Welcome again to our YouTube channel this morning. This is me, the Beacon Master, still with our A student exam. Revision is still on, and we are still standing with our learners in the revision. So at number 8, guys, without wastage of time, the question reads, Mr. Gatua has a salary of 80,000 Kenya shillings per annum. He lives rent-free in a company house and is entitled to a monthly personal relief of Kenya shillings 1,056. Based on the tax rates given below, calculate his pay, that is pay as you earn. 3 good marks. So guys, this is an interesting question, and to my learners, income tax, we have done some, they are on our YouTube channel, and this one we shall use it as part of revision. So guys, let's come on and see what this question entails. So how do you go about this question, guys? The question looks very simple, and true, it is very simple. So when we are told an employee is housed by the employer, and the good thing here, we don't have nominal rent, is living free in this company's house. So what we know here is that it's entitled to what we call house allowance, which is usually 15%. House allowance, which is usually 15% of the basic salary. So that one goes without say that we have to calculate the 15% now that is housed by the employer. So house allowance, therefore, will be 15% of 80,000. So what do we get here? That shall be 12,000 Kenya shillings. That shall be 12,000 Kenya shillings as house allowance. So getting taxable income, guys, as we all know, is usually a basic salary plus allowances, or all the allowances. Here we only have one allowance, that is 80,000 plus the 12,000. So this one gives us 92,000 Kenya shillings. So that is the total amount this Gatua earns in a year. This is per year. So coming to the table, like I always say, the heading of the table matters a lot. Taxable income in Kenya shillings, in Kenya pounds. Guys, this one means Kenya pounds. Kenya pounds per annum. That is Kenya pounds per annum. So we have to convert the money we have here into Kenya pounds by dividing by 20 shillings, because 1 Kenya pound is a 20 shillings. So converting this, we shall have 4600. That is 4,600 Kenya pounds. So that is the taxable income. Now coming back to our table, we are going to do first tax. So first tax is 1,500 by 0.1. That is 10%, is 0.1. We shall get 150 Kenya pounds. Second tax, like I always say, we minus 3,000 minus 1,500, we get another 1,500, or 1,500 times. The percentage there is 0.15. That is 15%. If you multiply this, we get 225 still Kenya pounds. The same thing here, guys. 4,500 minus 3,000 is another 1,500 by the percentage 0.25. So we shall get 375 still Kenya pounds. I hope we are together, guys, up to that stage. You can follow through and understand. This was our third tax. So far we have taxed up to 4,500 or 4,500. Yet our money was 4,600. So for the fourth tax, we just have but a remainder of 100 Kenya pounds being taxed at a rate of 35%, we shall have 35 Kenya pounds. 35 Kenya pounds. So this is what is going to give us what we call total taxable, total tax. Some people call it tax due or gross tax. So adding all this, summing up all this, we shall have 785 Kenya pounds. Kenya pounds. I would want to convert them into Kenya shillings by multiplying by 20. There's no space, guys. By multiplying it by 20, so that and I divide by 12 to get per month, tax per month, gross tax per month. It shall be 1308.33. These are now Kenya shillings. Those are now Kenya shillings. I've converted it back to 1 month by dividing by 12. I first of all multiplied by 20 to convert into Kenya shillings because we were having pounds here, Kenya pounds, and now narrowed down to per month. Then what were they asking? We are told calculate PAYE. PAYE is the tax, net tax paid per month. Pay as you want. So we are going to minus here. Let me get extra space. So now that we have gross tax per month as 1308.33. So let me come over. Now they want us to get, these are Kenya shillings. So there's a personal relief per month of 1056. That is 1056 Kenya shillings. So to get now net tax, which is called PAYE, pay as you earn, that is monthly tax. So we minus this from this, then we shall be able to get 252.33. So this is the tax that Mr. Gatua shall be able to pay at the end of it all. So thank you, guys. Income tax is not very difficult, very easy to understand. You just need to follow the key points. The main aspect here is he lives in a rent-free company house, and that one we had highlighted very keenly in our first video when we are tackling income tax. We said when an employee is housed by the employer, then is being given what we call house allowance, which is indirect. We have to calculate it. It is hidden, and it is usually 15% of the basic salary. If you are paying some little nominal rent, you would minus it, but he's living free. So house allowance is being given. The value of that house in a year is 12,000. So adding it up with the basic salary, then his total earning per year becomes 92,000 shillings. Then we had to convert into Kenya pounds because the table is directing us to do so. So converting, we found his yearly pay in Kenya pounds is 4,600. Then coming to taxation table, we tax slab 1, slab 2, all the way. There was still a remainder above the 4,500 was only 100 Kenya pounds, which we also charged and got 35 Kenya pounds went as tax. Summing up all the tax, we got what we call total tax or gross tax. Gross tax, we went as far as converting it into Kenya shillings in a month by dividing by 12. We found in a month it should pay a total gross tax of 1,308 shillings and 33 cents. Then it was to be relieved. There's a relief, personal relief of 1,056, which we have to minus from here to be able to get what we call net tax. To be able to get net tax. And there we shall be. So thank you, guys. like I always say, nothing is too difficult to understand. Everything is within our reach, and therefore we just need to believe in ourselves and study. Let me assure my learners, you cannot miss a question of income tax in the KCSE. So guys, let's use this to revise, let's use this to study. Do 1, do 2, do 3, and become a master. Thank you guys. Let me ask you for one more favor, please. Let's keep supporting the program. Let's subscribe. Let's send to our friends, and let's ask them also to do so. By so doing, we shall be doing our obligation which God gave us to stand with our learners to promote this particular subject, because like I said, this subject plays a major role in the life of our learners, especially when they shall go to university to make a choice of a better course. Maths stands tall alongside other subjects for a better course. So thank you guys. That is our obligation, to stand with our learners and to support them. Thank you, and may God bless you.